you think would be good in that role? And I gave them a short list of actresses that I thought would be good, and at the top of the list was Sally. And I said, I don't think you guys are going to be able to get her because she's doing a lot of movies and all of that. And the next day we came in, they said, we got her. And I was like, all right. And I went upstairs and I threw on what my grandmother calls some smell good. And then I came downstairs and I was like, work and let's go to work.
While we were doing the show, I think we were both seeing other people. I just thought he was funny and nice, but I didn't, while I'm working with you, I'm not even thinking about that. It is what it is. Until we wrapped. After that, he called me. I think I called you. He had hurt his finger or something. I heard he hurt his finger. I said, hey, are you okay? He said, yeah. I said, I'm going out with my cousin. You want to come with us? And he's like, yeah. And he comes to the house. As soon as he comes into the house to pick me and my cousin up, as we're walking out the door to go to the place, I looked at my cousin. I said, oh, he's cute. Had never really paid attention. Went to this club from then on. We were dating.
Yeah, that was interesting. There was a
hey girl, hey.
She said at one point,
I think I said,
I'm not gonna be able to spend too much time with
Hey,
you.
me.
And she was like, cause I'm gonna wind up liking you. And I was like, girl, go ahead. And she turned around and locked the door, and I was like,
So, first day of
Hey,
junior
niece.
year, U.S. History, Miss Chapman's class.
this is where we differ.
This is where we differ.
Turn this
See,
TV
I
down.
saw her like, oh man, like
It's
that.
$5 Friday, niece.
It's understandable.
I need to go ahead and say my thank yous to everybody that
I'm not gawking, but I was just like, man.
jumped on in there and sent a little something down here through me. I mean, through me. Something down here to me. I appreciate that. Let me get my laptop. I need to get my laptop so I can say my thank yous. I spent the better part of today writing these. I think you'd be happy to know that I am closer to the end of this 4th book. Hey girl, hey, hey boy, hey. I did my good writing today. Whew, I did some writing last night. Let me tell you, I did so much writing that I didn't even go to the gym today. I didn't even go to the gym today. Because I had spent so much time last night writing. I'm logging into the Cash App so I can say my thank yous to my people. Excuse me. Black Love came back on tonight. Hey girl, hey. Thank you, Brittany. Brittany sent $15 through here. Amen. Hey, man. Hey, man. Thank you, Marilyn McKinney. I just saw her. She sent $10 through. Hey, girl. Hey, hey. Listen, I did not situate my situation. I've been in here all day. I had a shower last night before I went to bed. I have not left the house today. Doesn't mean that I don't need a new shower. But I did brush my teeth, though. But I've been in the house all day, niece. I've been in here working. Let me tell you, last night I did some writing. I did some writing last night before I got on the live. And then I did some writing with Keon. And then I did some writing after Keon left. And then I caught up on How to Get Away with... No, I didn't watch How to Get Away with Murder because I'm still trying to finish that. I started watching it today. Last night I caught up on A Million Little Things. Khadidra said, hey, Craig, I got my book and I'm halfway done. Thank you. Thank you for the gifted book. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you, Ramona Kirk. She just sent $5 through for the $5 Friday. I appreciate it. So last night, after I did my writing, I started watching A Million Little Things. When I tell you I had 2 episodes to watch, I didn't realize that I was 2 episodes behind. So I had to watch. You're going to situate your situation too? Christian, maybe I'll join you. But no, listen. A Million Little Things was so good last night. I'm not smelling. You know, you can. No, I don't smell peppery. I still smell good. You know how you can. Look at that flat stomach. But listen, what I did was I watched A Million Little Things, and it was very, very good last night. I watched last night's episode, and I watched last Thursday's episode. There's something about that show, and This Is Us, that really provokes me to want to write. Brian Jones said, I just finished the first book, on to the second one. All right. And so those two shows are very schmaltzy. And so sometimes they just do something to me and they provoke me to want to write. Right? Can't wait to meet you in Mexico as well, Brian. We're doing the Queen's Supreme Court in Mexico. Hush, BJ. So I ended up writing last night. Baby, I was up till 3:30 this morning. And what happened was, yes, he has, Maria. Um, what channel does A Million Little Things come on? Because you know, I don't know. I watch it on my Fire Stick. I think it comes on ABC. I think. So I was up till 3:30 this morning. Went to bed. Got up about 8 a.m. I don't know why I woke up. Well, I had a dream. And I woke up. And I ended up staying up for probably about 10 o'clock or so. Baby, when I tell you, I ended up falling back to sleep. And I did not wake up until 1 o'clock. Ceedee had texted me and called trying to see if I wanted to meet at the gym at 1 o'clock. So I ended up calling them once I woke up, and I was like, listen, I'm just waking up. I said, I'm sorry, my apology. We'll just have to meet another day. I'll meet him tomorrow. And so I didn't go. And what I decided to do was to stay in today. I decided to stay in all day. Hey, is it Tafu? Is that how you say it? My Cash App is TheWriter. You got to put the little dollar symbol and then put TheWriter. All one word, TheWriter. But it's in the information down here. So I ended up staying in. I made the decision to just stay in the house and write all day. Right now, I'm so emotionally drained. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted because I was writing all day. And it's almost like, and this is why I usually wait to write when I come from the gym. Because if I write before I go to the gym, sometimes I may not have enough physical energy to push the weight, because I'm so drained. I'm exhausted. But when I get off with you, I'm going to do some more writing because I was writing as I was watching Black Love. Black Love triggered me to kind of write some stuff as I was watching it. It came back on tonight. Black Love, that's one of my favorite shows on television. It's one of my favorite shows on television, niece. Hey, girl. Hey, good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig TheWriter Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Thank you, Shay. Shay just sent me. Okay, Shay just sent $20 because she wants the second book. Shay, do me a favor. Shoot me an email at craigthewriterstewart.com with your shipping address, and then I will have that shipped out to you. We have some books that are going to be going out. We have some books that are going to be delivered soon as well because I have some more books that I need to ship out. Hey, Ashley D, thank you for watching. She said, I've been watching T.S. Madison. So that's actually what my dream was about, Rita, with her nosy self. I had a dream, and in the dream, and that's what I did. When I woke up, I texted the dream to Madison. It was like 8 in the morning. Thank you, Shay Mays. And so I was texting her, and I was just like, girl, I just had a dream. And I said, I was furious with you in this dream. And I went on to tell her that we were somewhere out of state. And I was in a different car. And I was following her. And my phone was malfunctioning. Sometimes these iPhones will glitch. And I was she had pulled off before me. Thank you, Ashley F. Oh, she said $5 for the T.S. Madison Little Richard wig. I hate that wig. So I was following her. I was trying to follow her, but she took off before I did because I was trying to situate my GPS and the phone was malfunctioning. I could not figure out how to follow her. And she never even called to say, hey, you behind me, where you at, da-da-da. And I woke up, my heart was racing because I was so angry, and I texted her. So then she ended up calling me. We ended up talking. And then, like I said, I ended up falling back to sleep. And then I slept through my little training session. But it was worth it because I got a lot of writing done today. I do still need to watch the rest of How to Get Away with Murder because I only watched half of the episode from last night. And but yeah, so did you guys watch Black Love tonight? I posted it about an hour ago to let you know. No, it wasn't about an hour ago. It's probably like 30, 40 minutes ago to let you guys know that it was coming back on tonight. And so I watched it, and it was very good. It was very good. This show just reminds me that love is possible. I'm just such a hopeless romantic. It really reminds me that love is possible, and that when you're matched with um, when you're matched with someone that's willing to do the work, that you can get through anything. Because when I watch this show, it just makes me wonder like how some couples are able to get through the same thing that broke some other couple up. But anyway, so I watched it tonight. It was very good. And then I just kind of ate today. Like I ate my little normal stuff. I had some tomatoes and avocado. Sprinkled a little sea salt on it. And then I had what else did I eat? Oh, I ate my little field roast sausages. I put on my list. I put on my Amazon list for those of you that keep asking me what kind of sausages do I eat? Vegan sausage. I put those on my list. I sauteed some of those with some onion, and then I sauteed some red potatoes and onion, and I ate that. That was my lunch. Hey girl, hey. Thank you, Michael M. I didn't see what it said because it disappeared before I could see it. Let me see if it'll refresh on my computer. But yeah, so that was my day. That was my day. Oh, here we go. Tafu sent cash app. Michael M sent the cash app. Brittany, Ashley F, and then Shay for the second book. But yeah, so what else? And then I talked to my friend Marvin in DC. He was on his way to the trap. That's what we called it. That's what we call the club up there in DC, the trap. And so he was going to the trap. So I was talking to him. I chit-chatted with him for a little bit. I didn't even make an appointment to get my hair cut. Sure didn't. Thank you, Michael M. G. Looney 2002 on YouTube. But yeah, so I have jumped into, remember I told you I had 3 chapters left to write on this 4th book. Well, I'm writing in one of those 3 chapters, so now I have 2 chapters to write. I still have to finish this 1 chapter that yes, Tafu, I did. I just announced you. But I have 2 more chapters to write, but I started writing on the chapter called Difficult Conversations. I'm so excited about, like, I really want to start reading like little snippets of it for my people on my Patreon, but I'm not going to do that just yet. And then I want to start dropping little lines and stuff from the book on my social, but I'm not ready to do that yet either. I'm going to do that once we start taking these pre-orders. Once we do that, that's when we'll do it. But do you guys have plans for the weekend? I have absolutely no plans for the weekend. Christian Gray, thank you so very much. He said $5 for being an inspiration, and from Baltimore thank you so much. Baltimore in the building. Look at Nikki talking about, no, you're not reading anything till it's published. Oh, and Nikki, we need to set up that podcast. Yes, there's going to be a book release party. I think the very first one is going to be in DC. I think we're going to start in DC. I was looking at my Instagram insights today, and on my Instagram, most of my people that follow my Instagram are in Atlanta. Where did it say? Atlanta, Baltimore, New York, Houston. So I think those are going to be the first cities that I start with. Call Me MJ says she's going to be baking this weekend. Nikki talking about we coming over tomorrow morning. Well, what time tomorrow morning? Not too early now. She'd love to come knocking on my door at first thing in the morning. I'm still walking around with my panties and bra on and my hair up in a bonnet. I am gonna have one in Baltimore, Christian. I'm gonna have one in. I think the first one is gonna be in DC, and while I'm there, I'll just make it my business to just do one in Baltimore while I'm there, and then what I think I'm gonna do is I need to set up one for Houston. You know, cause I got some friends down in Houston, so I can get somebody to coordinate something. And then I need to do one in LA. Douglas, are you still in here? I can get my friend Douglas to host one in LA. See, this is when you pull your friends. Be like, hey, guys. Yes, I need to do one in New York City. For sure. For sure. But I definitely want to start with those cities, those top cities where I know, like, I have people in those places. Like, in terms of people that follow my social media. And like I said, the top city, even like when I look at the demographics for the podcast, it shows me what cities have the biggest supporters or listeners. So that's what I would do. Yes, of course, New York City. Mike M, are you in New York City? You're in New York City? I'm here in the D. Have Delicious set up something needs. You know what? Delicious and I were just talking the other day about taking the Queen's Supreme Court show there. And, you know, I was working on trying to find a venue there. It was so difficult finding a venue in Detroit. Do they read in Detroit like that? I don't want to fly all the way to Detroit for my first time and it's just me and Erica in the room. Yes, Philadelphia. Atlanta definitely has the most support. I would definitely do something in Atlanta. Oh, you know what? I would come to Houston and maybe my girlfriend Eileen. Maybe my girlfriend Eileen will host me something down in Houston for my 4th book. I'll do my first reading down there. Maybe I'll get Miss Eileen and one of the gays to put together something because she does fabulous parties. And if I put one of my Houston gays on there with her, it should be amazing. Oh, that's right. BJ is down there too. Yes. We'll do something fat. Tony Loving saying Boston. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me just finish writing it. But what else is going on? My friend Angela and I were going to get together today, but Miss Eileen said, you can count on me. I was going to get together with my friend. Impeccable Works travel plans. Yeah, look at Nikki. Oh, you've grown now, BJ? Okay, come on, growth. But yeah, my friend Angela and I, we were going to get together today for a little bite to eat because I haven't spent any time with her in a bit. But by the time she called me back, I was writing and I didn't want to break away from it. There's nothing wrong with Boston, Tony Loving. I just don't know how many supporters are there. Like, I can't come up there if it's just going to be me and you. Is it just going to be us? You know. But yeah, so that's it. Thanksgiving is slowly approaching. I'll be in Baltimore. I'll be back in the DMV. I told you guys my mother worried me to death about coming to Baltimore for Thanksgiving. You got me, Tony? All right, Tony, I'll come to Boston now. So my mom worried me to death about I'm not feeling Thanksgiving either. I wasn't even going to go home. But my mom kept worrying me to death, and then you all kind of twisted my arm too and said, well, go on up there and spend time with her. She keep asking. So I made plans to go up to Baltimore for Thanksgiving. And listen, remember I told you that my family was getting together and everybody had to pay $38 because they were going to rent a space because my family is so large and, you know, they were gonna rent a space. And so I made plans to go up here. And I told my mother, I said, I'm not paying $38. I said, because y'all not gonna have enough food for me to eat. So I'm not paying $38. I'm just gonna eat before I come, and then I'll come hang out with y'all. And do you know them Negroes in my family? You know them Negroes in my family didn't come up with the $38. Everybody that was supposed to come up with $38 did not come up with their $38. And so now they're not even getting together. They're not even getting together, niece. So I'm like, you mean to tell me you got me coming up there when I wasn't even gonna come? So I'll be up there hanging out with the family. The C bus says, still no Andrew. We're going to file a missing persons report. They're going to file a missing persons report for Andrew. Hey, Leela. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, yeah. That noise. So let me tell you something. I think I shared with you guys that a friend of mine had a breakup. Remember I told you that? And he told me he found out that his boyfriend had cheated on him because he shared his boyfriend's location through his phone, but the boyfriend didn't know. Now let me break that down for the people in the GED section. So they both have iPhones, and if you don't have an iPhone, maybe you don't know this, and if you do have an iPhone, you still may not know this. But on the iPhone, I can share my location. Now, that share my location feature really is for, let's say I'm meeting you someplace and I don't know the exact location or like a physical address. I can share my location and then it will direct you to where I am. Well, he took his boyfriend's phone and shared his location with his phone so that when his boyfriend was away from him, he could know where he was. Well, that's how he found out the boy was cheating. Now, I personally don't know if I would get into all of that. Like, I just think, because, I mean, like I told you, like, I know a couple people, they're also, like, in their relationship, they're sharing their locations with each other so that the other person will know where they are. And I just think that there's something kind of weird about that. I don't know. I just think it's kind of insecure. You know, but I called my friend last night on FaceTime just to see how he was doing. Because you know, sometimes when you come out of a relationship, especially if it's a breakup where somebody cheated, your feelings can be really raw. And so I called him just to check on him to see how he was doing. And so we laughed and we cut up. I started to put the conversation on Patreon last night, but I got so caught up in the conversation that I never even stopped. But it was a funny conversation. We had a really good conversation. So he seems to be doing really well. He said he and his boyfriend sat down the other night, the night before last, and they had a conversation, just kind of like a closure conversation, I guess. They went to dinner, and that was that. But I'm drinking crying apple juice. That's what it is. Because I know some of y'all want to know. It's crying apple, niece. Um, Love After Lockup just had a new season. Did they have a new season that just came on? I just saw a preview, and it said Love After Lockup, a new episode or something. So I think it's back, but I haven't turned it on to see. Um, hmm. What brand of juice do you drink? That is Ocean Spray. That's Ocean Spray. Mm. The C Bus. Who had the vodka pops? They're asking me on Facebook. What's the brand? Who makes those vodka pops? Please. But I was talking to my friend Marvin, like I was saying a moment ago, and he was telling me, because I ordered some groceries through Amazon Fresh yesterday. They came yesterday. And he was telling me that some of the bagged vegetables made by 365, which is a brand, if you don't know, he said they had some sort of a contamination. Oh, yeah, it's made by Hard Ice. That cranberry pineapple is too sweet, Marie. That'll put a diabetic in a coma. That white cranberry peach, call me MJ, is one of my favorites. The white cranberry peach. I'm spitting. My salivatory glands were kind of loose right there. Hey, girl. Hey, Amy. So, yeah. But I'm trying to get Nikki to come over here because I want to tape a podcast with her son Shane. Because he, what does he have? Autism? Is it autism, Nikki? Is she still in there? And so he's going to come and speak about what it's like to be autistic from a child's perspective. And so I think it would be really good for those of you parents that may have an autistic child, and it may help you understand it. Because he's old enough to really kind of explain his thought patterns and that kind of thing. I saw that mess today. Shane told me he had a girlfriend. But yeah, I am going to have a shower tonight. I'm going to take a shower because today I just got up and I went straight to work. But I will have a shower tonight. Watermelon margaritas on deck. Brian says, Craig, this is my first trip alone and I haven't flown in years. When is the best time to get airline tickets for international travel? Hi, Bianca. Hey, niece. I would say start looking for it now. I would just kind of keep my eye on it. Excuse me. But I always book my travel through. There's an app called Skiplagged, or you can go on the website skiplagged.com, SKIPLAGGED, skiplagged.com. And then there's another one called Just Fly. It's an app, or you can go to the website justfly.com. But I always use the apps. And exactly, Ashley, the flights will get more expensive the longer you wait. So I would just kind of like look at it right now and just kind of see what the prices are right now. I don't know where you're flying from, but it depends on where you're going to be flying from too. Because like cities like Memphis, those flights are always expensive coming out of there. Because it's just smaller airport. It's a smaller airport, Memphis is, so it's always going to be. Cran. Oh yeah, I do like cran lemonade. Cran lemonade is good for cocktails. Oh, you're coming out of Norfolk. Oh yeah, you should be fine out of Norfolk. It's probably still gonna be about 3 something round trip, I'm guessing, because it is international. The main thing is make sure you have your passport. Do you have your passport? Listen, the C bus. You got folk looking for those pops, those vodka pops. And they can't even find it. They done burned up tanks of gas riding around today looking for it. Oh, that was tasty. Oh, what was your compliment? What is it? Demand? Is that how you say it? What was your compliment? Let me see. I didn't see a message from you. Yeah, no, I don't see a message from you. I don't see a message from you. They are tearing up their cars looking for those vodka pops. Alicia said, I found mine in Marietta, but they have them all over Atlanta. Girl, I mean, can she tell us the name of the store? Like, she gonna have people going into the hardware store looking for vodka pops. Do you eat alcohol popcorn? I've never heard of alcohol popcorn. Now I've heard of popcorn with with the weed in it, the edibles. I had some of that. Nikki brought some of that to me. Erica Greason said it's $5 Friday, right? And yes, I need the pops. Thank you, Britt H. Britt said, y'all, it's $5 Friday. Cash App is the writer. They talk about them vodka pops, but they ain't sent nothing to the Cash App. They got money for them vodka pops, though. Hey, girl, hey. What's the brand? Tony is asking for the brand of the box. Did she just get here? Because we just announced that. It's called Hard Ice. Isn't it called Hard Ice? Hard Ice. You just told her what it was called a couple of minutes ago. Did she just get here? Maybe she just got here. Maybe she just got here. Thank you, Mecca. So how about you tell us about this married woman in the first book who came to your apartment with the blouse on? But I can't do edibles. The compliment is just before Brian. I didn't see. I already scrolled up. I didn't see it. Tony said she was late. The C bus. You keep them in your freezer? Maria wants to know, can they be ordered online? You like my microphone? Thank you, Erica Greason. Erica just sent $10 through here to the Cash App. Thank you very much. Can someone pass me a blanket? Because Craig won't. Well, Amy, what you need a blanket for? Usually white folks like cool air. Here, Amy. Get you a blanket. Oh no, Brian said it's $700 right now out of Norfolk, but I don't want to pay that much. No. No, that's too expensive. I meant to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and forgot. He said it's $700. They say I can fly from New York City for $300, but who wants to be on a China bus that makes $78? Yeah, no. I wonder what it would be. I would check those two apps that I just gave you. And I would, Demon, you could have just typed the message again. It's too many messages in here for me to scroll through that trying to find that. Brian, I would say try Skip Lagged or Just Fly and just try different airports. I would try Norfolk Airport, but I would also try the Richmond Airport. You may get a better price out of Richmond. I don't know though. Ricardo, the apps are Just Fly and Skip Lag. Now, I typically find better prices on Skip Lag. They usually have better prices than Just Fly. No, my coat has not come yet. My coat has not come yet. And when it comes, I'll be sure to try it. I'll take it out of the box, probably on my Patreon, just in case it looks really foolish. Just in case it looks really foolish, I'll probably try it on Patreon. Y'all making me nervous about this coat though, my little $58 coat that's coming from Hong Kong. I really kind of feel like it's not going to fit. You all have kind of jinxed me. I don't know if it's going to fit. But if it doesn't fit, I'm going to tell UPS or whoever delivers it that I never got it. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'll show you when it comes out of the box. It was on U.S. soil. It was in California. They must be sending it by courier pigeon, though. I don't know how long it's going to take to come from. I need to check let me check my tracking again. Hold on. Tanari said I ordered one, and it was for a little person. Maria talking about the fabric might be itchy. Thanks for being so optimistic, you guys. Thanks for being so optimistic. Let me check my tracking again while you guys are on here. Let's see. I'm going to be so upset. Okay, here's the tracking. Oh, it's coming by DHL. You know they do a lot of the international. Why is this shit in Chinese? Like I can read this. Hold the shit in Chinese. Now I just checked the tracking number the other day now. View your order. Oh. I'm about to check it when I get off here. I don't know where it's at. But I ordered an extra, 3X, but I don't know if 3X is gonna fit. Wait a minute. It says your order is on the way. That was on November 1st. You think it's over to Betty's? Betty just had a birthday the other day. I think she turned 92 or 93. I saw her in the hallway the other day. For those of you who don't know who Betty is the little 91. She's 92 now. 92-year-old little white lady that lives down the hall from me. Y'all think I be playing when I say I live in a building with rich white women? No, she probably like the only one. No, it's a few of them. But long story short, I was leaving the building one day. This is how Betty and I became acquainted. I was leaving the this is the iPhone, Bianca. I was leaving the building one day. I was going to ship orders. I don't think I had Nikki helping me at that time. And I was going to ship orders. Yeah, Alicia's on Facebook. And I was on my way to ship out some orders, and she fell. Like this 90, at the time she was 91. She fell, and like I was so terrified because like I don't like to see babies and old people fall. You know, because they so fragile and stuff. And when I say she hit that ground, and I put the books down, and I ran over to help her, and oh, it was a mess. It was a mess. But anyway, she was okay. And she walks around, she walks around real fast. I learned a new word today. She flits around, F-L-I-T. She flits around this building. But anyway, I can't find my tracking information. I'm going to have to do it when I get off the phone with you guys. But my coat was in California the other day, coming from China, Hong Kong. Amy, I'm talking through the microphone because I need people to hear me. The people on YouTube are always saying, turn up the volume. I don't know why they can't hear, but let me go through here and see. Let me see. I don't understand why it's not showing up. Because it was showing up before. I watched a little Judge Judy today. I love Judge Judy. Judge Judy with the ponytail and without the ponytail. I like Judge Judy. Let me see. I don't know why this tracking information is coming out in Chinese now. It says 10 to 25 business days. I'm thinking it should be coming like next week. That's what I think. Let me see. They got this shit in Chinese like I'm supposed to be able to understand what this says. Girl, why is it in Chinese? How do I change it to English? Anybody speak Chinese? Okay, wait, here it is. What's today's date? The 8th? Girl, this tracking information is from November 3rd at 10:06 p.m. And it's still showing that Santa Fe Springs, California information. I guess it's coming. But I can tell you one thing, if it don't fit, I'm going to pretend I never received it. Alicia, where did you get the pops from? The hard ice pops from in Smyrna? Because Lisa over here on YouTube is worrying me to death, okay? She keep tapping me. Craig, ask her where she got them in Smyrna. Because I'm over here and I'm trying to get me some of those pops. Isn't Alicia on Facebook? Ask her where she got them. She's don't you hate when somebody do like this? That's what she doing right now. Did y'all see that picture that went around, that meme? It wasn't even a meme, it was a picture of Popeyes and how they got y'all buns over there on the trash can and all over the counter, and the kitchen in the Popeyes is filthy, nasty mess. Huh? Yeah, that's the DT shoulder tap. Did y'all see that? And y'all standing in line for what is going on with y'all with this chicken sandwich? If I did eat meat, I wouldn't even want to try it. Alicia, this lady is still tapping me on my shoulder. She's asking where you got the pops from. Niece. I think it has crack in it. Then I saw one, I think the guy was like an employee at Popeyes, and he came behind this woman that was a customer. He bear hugged her from behind and then body slammed her like on her arm. I believe he probably broke her shoulder or her arm or something. Did y'all see that? Like, it is insane. Like, y'all really carrying on like that? Philomena talking about send her something. She will in New Zealand. Selena talking about it was the bomb. I really liked it. Spicy is the best. Call me MJ. Are you following me on Instagram? Oh, she says she got it from some place called Minks on Delk Road. Lisa. Oh, thank you. Call me MJ. Lisa, she says she got it from a place called Minks on Delk Road. Okay? Now don't ask me no more. Don't ask me no more about this. So look, I downloaded a couple things on Netflix that I want to watch too. I want to watch Dolomite. Did you guys watch Dolomite? Somebody said it was good. I haven't seen it. Y'all go to Popeyes for a chicken sandwich, but how many of y'all went and voted on the 5th? Ooh, look at the server reading, y'all. Yes, that's what Craig calls me. Not sure. Oh, well, what's your name? Is it Lexi? It's Lexi. Is it Lexi? Lexi Walker. Is it Lexi? Oh, see, I got it. It's Lexi. Okay, sorry. It was another Lisa that was emailing me. Sorry. Lexi. I figured it out before you typed it, though. Lexi. I be forgetting she on the West Coast. Alicia said, I said it 3 times and I got it from Minx. Well, girl, I can't be trying to keep up with the comments on both sides. They act like it's 2 or 3 comments coming through here. Do y'all know sometimes when we get off of here, sometimes it's like 1,000 comments on Facebook alone? Oh, the C bus is Lisa. I knew there was a Lisa. I was like, somebody else named Lisa emailed me. Okay, so the C bus who sent me and Keon the vodka pops is Lisa, and Lexi is the other one, L. Walker. Okay, I got it. Michael Ray, you need to come and do another little demonstration. Well, no, you ain't never do a demonstration. Remember Michael Ray Campbell? He does the man weaves. No, I'm not going to let him do no man weave on me. Don't even ask. But we can do another live. Another conversation. A bald head takes up too much time. Do what for the culture? For the man weave. Don't play with me, Alicia. Is Tarnette in here? I don't know if Tarnette is in here or not. I want to see you get a tattoo. Oh no, I'm not getting no tattoo. I'm staying pure. I don't want a tattoo. I don't want a tattoo, niece. I'm not interested in a tattoo. She said she knows where Mink is. She gonna be over there tomorrow. Trust. Hmm. I'm looking at. I'm pulling people up. These names that I don't recognize is coming through here on this. Coming through here. Where y'all watching from, niece? I know we got Baltimore in here. I am holding this one. Tarnette is in here, Michael. We need you to live. You don't want to give it up. They don't need for attention. Oh, now Nikki is over here on Facebook. Nikki, she bouncing back and forth. She bouncing back. Oh, New Jersey. Okay, I sent 2 messages, Craig. It's all good. I will not take it personally. I didn't see it. Thanks for the gifted book from you. A really good book. Words never spoken. Oh, Petersburg, Virginia. Keisha Shan, you moved to Charlotte? Oh. Nikki, you were over on YouTube. Now you done popped over here. Newport News, Virginia. Oh, you know what I did today too? Y'all remember Nicole Ray? Why you all in my grill? Y'all, she sang the song with Missy Elliott. Well, anyway, I watched this episode of what's it called? It's on BET, and it's called Finding. Is it called Finding? Your first book is around $50 here. Philomena, my book is $50 over there. She's over in another country. Now, what you can do, Philomena, why you can't? You can download the Audible. So anyway, I watched this episode today called Finding with Nicole Ray. Y'all remember Nicole Ray? It was really good. It really kind of like, because I've been wondering like where she's been. Like, because I'm like a music person. Like, I love music. So I always wonder like when these people, no, it's not Uncensored. This is on BET. Uncensored is on TV One. Yeah, it's on BET's YouTube channel. What's it called? Khalid? Isn't it called Finding? I think it's called Finding. Ain't nobody helping me with this. Yeah, Finding Nicole Ray. So the show is called Finding. But listen, it's such a great episode. It's such a great series. And they did an episode on Nivea. They did one on Tweet. They did one on the girl I just said, Nicole Ray. It's really, you saw it today too, Cortez. It was really good. And I mean, it was just interesting because I always be wondering, like, what do these people do once their music career dries up? But clearly, she's still been writing music and doing stuff. So, yeah, that's the one that Nivea was on. And let me. It's a really good episode. I started to share it in the group. They did one on. They did one on Chingy. They did one on Murphy Lee. I don't know who that is though. Who is Murphy Lee? Well, who is Murphy Lee? I don't know who that is. They did one on Sherry Dennis. Y'all remember Sherry Dennis? She was signed to Bad Boy. They did one on Jay Holiday. I think I'm gonna watch his too. They did one on Jaquan. Yeah, but it's a good series. Oh, he was with Nelly? I don't know if I want to watch him. Oh, he's from St. Lucia. Oh, St. Louis. Oh, the St. Lunatics. Oh, okay. Hey, Carlene. Carlene Jeffries. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Nia. Oh, I used to. Wait, what's she saying? Coco, where you been? She's trying to slide in here. Oh, I used to love me some Murphy Lee. He's cracked out now. Look at her. She swears she Alicia swears she be knowing everybody's business. Oh, he cracked out now. Yeah, Jay Holiday fell off, so I'm gonna watch and see what he's talking about. But this was it's a really good series. It's only like 20. Each episode is only like 20 minutes. Well, Tweets was 30 minutes, but most of them are like Nivea's was 15. She ain't have a lot to say, but yeah, it's usually about a 25-minute episode. It's really good. So you guys should check that out if you're into, music and stuff. Shangy's got 1 million views. Murphy Lee has 1 million views, 1.2. I got excited. I thought Craig was folding clothes. No, you didn't think I was folding clothes, niece. Look at Nikki. Nikki, what day are we gonna do this podcast? I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow now. Tony Marsh sings backup for Lisa and Cole Jam. She act like they still singing. Lisa and Cole Jam ain't doing nothing now. She act like they actively still performing. He sings backup for Lisa and Cole Jam. All right, well, listen, I'm about to get off of here. Oh, this thing hit my forehead. That little piece of metal. Anyway, I'm about to get off of here, niece, because I'm gonna go ahead and take me a shower, and then I'm gonna come back out here and do some more writing, because I'm in a groove, niece. I'm in a groove. Thank you for those of you that sent something through the Cash App. I really appreciate you. It means a lot. I can't say that enough. It does not go for granted. I know you don't have to do it, so I appreciate that you do. Philomena, I need you to go over to audible.com over there in the Netherlands. Go to audible.com and type in Craig Stewart, and Words Never Spoken, a memoir is there, and so is One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure, niece. You can go ahead and download from over there. Look at Marie talking about, Craig, are you coming on tomorrow? I guess I can come on here tomorrow. Look at Brittany D talking about, I just got here, don't leave. Oh, Philomena talking about, but she want to read it in her own book. We'll spend $50 over there. Over there in the Netherlands for the book. Tanya Dysek at the gym talking about stay on for another hour while I'm working out. Keisha Shan, we talked about T.I. yesterday. She talking about how do I feel about T.I. Go look at the video from yesterday, niece. Oh, be careful, Alicia. She talking about excuse me. They are not musty. I had a shower before I went to bed last night. And I've only been in the house all day. Now, I don't know what kind of friction happens between your legs that you smell like you need an autopsy by the end of the day. But the way my hygiene is set up, Thank you, Deacon Santana. You have an amazing night. Right, Carlene, smell like you need an autopsy. You know how a cadaver sits there forever, and you just like, oh, what is that smell? Oh, you know what I meant to tell you guys? So Keon called me today. How about his friend that he was sitting on here talking about last night was watching the video last night? Not the one with the bad breath. The one with the bad breath did watch, but he didn't watch the entire thing, so he didn't hear what we said about his breath. He didn't hear that. But the other friend that Keon was talking about, that Keon said he's in a new relationship, and remember when I was saying, remember when I was saying that if the friend was insecure, he shouldn't have gotten into the relationship until he was more secure? Well, he was watching it, and so was his boyfriend. Keon, the boyfriend realized that Keon was telling me about their situation. And the boyfriend was so upset that he turned the live off and got up under the cover, like didn't even speak to the boyfriend, got up under the cover and didn't speak to the boyfriend. And I told Keon texted me this morning, I was like, Craig, oh my God, they hurt. I said, well, Keon, that was your fault. I said, Keon, that was your fault. I said, you the one told all of their business. I said, and not only did you tell their business, I said, you gave too many clues. You gave too many clues. Like, so they were able to figure out who you were talking about. And then I tried to help him and was like, I was like, Keon, you said the child is watching. He said, I don't give a fuck. I still stand by what I said. Here you go, Keon. Oh my God, the boy said that to me. He was saying, you said that, you didn't even care that I was watching that. Katrina Shan says she's getting the books on Friday. Who's over here? I need somebody to write this down. Write down Katrina Shan's name down. She said she's going to get the books on Friday because we're going to worry the hell out of her. We're going to worry the hell out of her come Friday. But anyways, I just had to tell you guys that. I wanted to remember to tell you guys that. Oh, look who just decided to join us, Tarnette. I was just asking about her, and she said she wasn't even responding, like she wasn't in here. But anyway, you guys have an amazing night. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue. Brush your tongues. You don't want to be like that guy that we were talking about last night. All right? And turn your notifications on, niece. I might pop on here tomorrow. All right? Bye. Bye, YouTube.